Hi friends, welcome to week 3 of Integrative Theology. I want to give you just an overview of what to expect this week. In week 1 we looked at an introduction to the concept of worldviews and Christian theism. And in week 2 we discussed, in many ways, derivations and deformations of Christian theism in the form of deism and then naturalism. Deism being the view that God's kick-started the world but then left the world to itself to run on its own, and God is an absentee landlord in deism. And then naturalism being in many ways the natural outgrowth of that creation and nature sort of run on their own, and we don't really need a God anymore because nature is all there is. And this view, naturalism, as we'll see this week, has had a massive impact on the sciences and psychology in particular, taking the form of behaviorism. That human beings, if nature is all there is no longer a center of real freedom. All of human action can be explained solely with recourse to the material phenomena that make us up. And this has led, as we will see this week, to two further worldview developments in the Western tradition, and that is nihilism and existentialism. Nihilism, in many ways, is the view that because nature is all there is, quite honestly, there's not a lot of hope for why we should care about living at all. And existentialism is a response to this, an attempt to try to regain the meaning of life. And so for that reason this week we have a couple of items. First, we have our 2 readings and our 2 quizzes, chapters 5 and 6 of Sire's text, looking at nihilism and existentialism. And then there are 2 brief videos to help you understand more in depth those 2 worldviews. And then, because nihilism and existentialism are in many ways such natural consequences of naturalism, and how naturalism has pervaded so much of modern thought, we have 2 videos where we'll engage in a gracious conversation with naturalism. We'll hear perspectives on why the merits of naturalism and the defects of it, and we'll compare and contrast those, and that will be the subject for your discussion board for this week. So those are the main items. Again, reading those 2 chapters, the 2 quizzes, and then the discussion board on the naturalism videos. So I hope this week gives you a great sense of the coherence of a lot of these worldviews, the impacts they've had on one another, and I look forward to reading your comments, and I wish you all the best.